everybody, welcome back. Today's video is filmed in collaboration with Unite Students, and because of that this video that you're watching is going to be posted on my channel and onto the Unite Students channel. Today we're going to be discussing something that I've had quite a lot of questions about recently, and that is packing for university, and particularly packing the bare essentials. I know a lot of people have messaged me recently are travelling to university in the UK from countries all across the world, and for those type of people you don't have a lot of space in your bags. So today I brought together my very own packing shortlist, the things that you really need for university. I have done a few packing videos in the past, but most of them were focused on things you might forget or a kind of overall packing list. I will leave those linked below if you want to go and see them, but for today we're going to get brutal. We're going down to the bare minimum of what you actually need. But before we do get into the video, I feel like it's important to mention that when you're moving away for university, yes, you are moving your entire life from one city or one country to another, but that doesn't mean you have to bring your old life with you. I'd say personally, I packed way too much stuff when I moved to university, and it was completely unnecessary. In my opinion, now looking back at it, I could have gone with a third of the stuff that I took. Don't overpack. Give yourself room to move and grow and change in your new space, because you will acquire so much stuff in your time at university and you do not want to feel buried underneath it all. So without further ado, it's packing list time, and number one on that list, the most important thing that you need to remember to bring with you is your important documents. By that I mean driver's license, passport, prescription copies, student finance documents, anything related to your university experience, anything you might need when you're moving into your student accommodation. All of those important documents, you will need them at one point or another, and they are the most important thing that you're going to need. And kind of related to that, it might be a good idea to bring some copies of passport photos if you have them lying around, because you might need them for student cards or anything along those lines, and they're pretty handy just to have. Also, along the same track, if you do have any discount cards, definitely bring those with you. Things like rail cards or even just discount cards for shops that you know you're probably going to want to shop to once you get to where you're going. Another extremely important thing to remember to bring with you is any medication that you might need, especially if it is something that you need to take daily, because once you do move and you get to your new student accommodation, it might take some time to get you set up at a doctor's, and it's extremely important that you do have enough medication with you. Even if it is like your contraceptive pill, make sure you have it, and make sure you have enough to last for a few weeks after you've moved. Something else I do think needs to make the shortlist is little homely bits and bobs. Things to make you feel at ease and feel happy in your new environment. I'm not saying bring your full entire bedroom from home with you, bring your entire teddy bear collection, like bring a few little bits and bobs that are going to make you feel at home. Family photos, a few little trinkets, important things that mean a lot to you, definitely pack them. Even if it's something like your favourite hoodie or your mum's cardigan, something that is going to mean a lot to you in those first few weeks when you're trying to settle in. One thing for me that I knew was totally unnecessary to take to university, but something that I knew would mean a lot, was one of my brother's teddy bears, and I took this with me when I went to university. It took up a lot of room, but I knew that that was going to make me happy. I would rather have taken that teddy bear with me than a few extra jumpers. And speaking of jumpers, when it comes to packing clothing for university, I would say, especially if you are moving from abroad, only bring what you need for that season. The university term isn't really that long, and you're not going to need to bring your entire wardrobe with you. This is something that I wish I had told myself before. I attempted to bring almost all of my earthly possessions with me, and I did not need half of it. I moved up to Aberdeen in September, and I took like shorts with me, bikinis with me, like strappy tops I was not going to need because we were going into autumn. Stupid. Obviously it is difficult to predict the weather, especially if you are moving to Scotland, because we just had a storm out there and now it's bright sunshine and this camera setup going everywhere. Anyway, I digress. Even though the weather can be slightly unpredictable sometimes, bear in mind that you're going for a winter term at university. If you're in Scotland, that means you're probably not going to need 9 pairs of shorts and loads of skirts. You're going to need jeans, Take a few skirts with you if you want to wear them on a night out, but primarily think about the season that you're dressing for. Bear in mind that when you do move to uni, that is not final. Like, you will be going back home occasionally, and even if it is just again at Christmas time, you can take stuff home with you and bring other stuff the next time you come. And if you do move to university and you realise that you've forgotten something pretty important, they can be sent. Next up, I thought I'd talk about 3 things that I think are pretty essential, but they're by no means something that you need to buy to bring with you if you don't already have it. The first being slippers or flip-flops. These are great in our university halls. A lot of places will be shared bathrooms, in which case flip-flops are pretty handy. You can wear them into the shower, and it just means that you're not walking around on like a cold floor that loads of other people have like been walking around on. And similarly to that, slippers are great for just like nipping into the kitchen to grab a snack, going back and forward to your room. You're not needing to put on shoes. You're not going to be bringing dirt from outside inside, and they're great. I love slippers, honestly. Staple. But again, just repeating what I said, if you don't already have them, don't go out and buy them to then bring them. Just wait until you get here. My next essential is an extension cable. If you have one in your room at home already and you know that you use it a lot, definitely throw it in your suitcase and bring it with you. They are great, especially if you're in a room that doesn't have a lot of plug sockets and you've got a lot to do at the one time. You can plug everything in within reason. Don't try and burn down your house, but they are great. I love an extension cable. And the final thing within this little category is a diary or a planner. If you use a diary or a planner already, definitely bring that with you because it will be a lifesaver at university. And if you've not got into the habit of using one yet, I would definitely recommend using one when you do get to uni, but don't go out and buy one just to bring it with you. You can just buy one when you get to wherever you're going. And the final thing that I want to touch on in this video is something that quite a lot of people worry about, and that is furnishing the kitchen space in a shared flat or student halls. And honestly, don't worry about it, especially if you are coming from quite far away. You've not got a lot of space with you, so don't bother about trying to fit in mugs and plates and like a toaster. That can all be bought when you get there. Similarly, things to do with the bathroom, don't bother about bringing any of that stuff with you. You can easily nip to Tesco and go and buy yourself a bath towel when you arrive. There is no point taking up loads of space with something like that. And something else that's worth a mention, Unite students do a kind of move-in welcome pack that will have quite a lot of this stuff already included in it. So if you are staying in a Unite halls when you move to university, have a look on their website for more information about that. These packs are great in general, but especially if you are moving from abroad and you don't have loads of space, it stops you needing to think about buying a lot of stuff when you arrive. So there we have it. That is a little packing short list. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it's kind of helped you out a little bit, put your mind at ease. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you're watching this video from the Unite channel and you have never seen my face before, definitely come over to my channel. Did you just see that? That was like the world ended. What happened to the lighting there? Whew. But yeah, definitely come on over to my channel because at the moment I am in the middle of doing Freshers Fortnight. I am doing a video every single day for 2 weeks, all about moving to university, Freshers Week, all of those things. So if you have any questions along those lines and this video's helped you, chances are some of those other ones will help you as well. And I also do want to mention, if you're watching this video from my channel and you've never been on the Unite channel before, definitely go there. For similar reasons, if this video helps you, there's loads more where this came from. So on that note, I'm going to end this video here. Again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you again soon in another. Bye!